Hi LEGO fans! Sadly the weekend is still a couple of days away, but the good news is that it's time for day 6 of my LEGO Advent Calendar Door Opening Spectacular! Every day between now and Christmas we're opening up every door on every LEGO Advent Calendar, including LEGO City, LEGO Friends, and LEGO Star Wars. We're also going to be scoring each one of the gifts so we can find out which one has the best gift of the day, and ultimately which calendar is our festive favourite and which deserves to get coal in its stocking. Yesterday was a weekday for LEGO City as they presented us a sled and snow jump. I was pretty unimpressed with that gift and gave LEGO City 2 points. The LEGO Friends Advent Calendar fared a little bit better. We got a cute and colourful snowman Christmas tree decoration. But unfortunately for LEGO City and LEGO Friends, the LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar brought out the big guns. We got an IG-88 assassin droid. I thought that was particularly cool and awarded 5 points to the LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar. That meant the LEGO Friends Snowman only picked up 3 points. To recap on the scores so far, the LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar is out in the lead with 20 points. Coming up second is the LEGO Friends Advent Calendar. And so far not up to its usual standard and languishing in third place is the LEGO City Advent Calendar with 12 points. So today the question is whether we'll get gifts which bring joy and happiness to the world, or will they be low quality and annoying like the elf on the shelf? Let's open up some doors and find out. Today we're starting out with the LEGO Friends calendar and door number 6. Yesterday's gift was pretty nice, we got a snowman tree decoration. As you've probably figured out by now, everything in this calendar is a Christmas tree decoration. So let's go ahead and see what we've got behind door number 6. We have a Christmas stocking. Next we've got the ever popular LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar. Yesterday's gift was an IG-88 assassin droid. It was very cool, if not at all festive. So let's open up door number 6 and see if we can find some Christmas theming for today. And what have we got? I have no idea what that is. No idea at all. We'll figure it out and let you know at the end of the video. And finally we're going to open up door number 6 of the LEGO City Advent Calendar. Yesterday's gift was festive but not terribly exciting. So let's see what we got behind door number 6. And today, we're getting a snowman and a mug of hot chocolate, very cool. So here are all 3 gifts from all 3 LEGO Advent Calendars for Thursday December the 6th. And I've got to say the standard seems pretty good today. The LEGO Friends Advent Calendar has bestowed upon us a suitably festive Christmas decoration in the shape of this brick-built stocking. The gift from the LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar requires a little bit more imagination. But once you get your head around it, this is clearly Cloud City with a twin-pod cloud car. It's actually quite a cool micro-scale build. And from LEGO City we got this part minifigure, part snowman hybrid type thing. Let's take a closer look at each one of these gifts and then we'll get into some serious point scoring. LEGO Friends played it safe today with a festive Christmas stocking. They also had the highest part count, but that's not surprising when you consider the LEGO Friends Advent Calendar has about 130% more elements. Like all of these gifts, these are intended to be hung from a Christmas tree. LEGO always provides us with an anchor point, but unfortunately no string. In keeping with LEGO Friends theming, there's a little bit of purple decoration at the top of the stocking, and we also get a festive green and red leaf and flower decoration. The build definitely has some substance, and as you can see it's about 2 studs wide. So overall it's a fairly safe effort from LEGO Friends today. We've got the festive theming and it's a solid little build. But will it be exciting enough to beat the other 2? Next we have the micro scale Cloud City from LEGO Star Wars. If any LEGO executives or designers are listening, we're still waiting on an Ultimate Collector Series Cloud City, and none of that Master Builder Series playset guff please. It wasn't too difficult to recreate Cloud City in this micro scale form from standard parts. I would have liked to have seen some festive adaptation, and maybe a white dome on top would have been a good way to do that. The twin pod cloud car is perhaps a little bit more difficult to recognise. It certainly took me a moment to appreciate what this was meant to be. It's essentially a single LEGO Technic element clipped to the side of the pole, with a couple of transparent studs shoved in the top. The LEGO Group does seem to have a fascination with this vehicle, and we've seen several LEGO sets in the past based on this very same thing. Set number 7119 from 2002, 9678 from 2012, and there was even a twin pod cloud car in the Betrayal at Cloud City set. Although a tad tricky to see, there is a clear transparent dish at the bottom. This acts as a stand and gives the illusion that Cloud City is floating in the air, which of course it is. Okay, so it's not very festive, but I do kind of like this off the wall micro scale build. And finally, from the LEGO City Advent Calendar, we've got this little snowman. It's a very different build approach to the one that the LEGO Friends team took. I can't call it a minifigure because it's not truly a minifigure. We've got a monochrome minifigure head in white with a black top hat. Between the head and the body there is a really nice red cravat. Not quite the traditional snowman scarf, but I do think it looks the part. The cravat's tails are quite thin at the front and then more fleshed out around the back. The reason we can't call this a minifigure is that it's a torso on top of a standard LEGO piece. That means there isn't a flush fit between the torso and the LEGO piece beneath. I can appreciate the aesthetic the designers were going for, but it does mean you always see that little gap. But a really nice festive touch is the mug of hot cocoa that the snowman is drinking. It's a standard red coffee mug with a brown stud loosely dropped into the top. So we have a really nice festive build from LEGO City, which is going to make scoring very difficult. But ultimately we're here to pass judgment on these LEGO designs, so let's do some scoring! I actually think the quality of the designs is pretty close this time. LEGO Friends played it rather safe but came up with a festive gift and good execution. And with that in mind, I'm going to award 3 points to the LEGO Friends Advent Calendar. I was toying with the idea of giving LEGO City a 4-point award today, but I hate filming white things against white backgrounds, so I'm going to give the LEGO City Snowman 3 points too. That means the winner of LEGO Advent Calendar Top Trumps today is the LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar. For this very cool and innovative micro-scale build of Cloud City, I'm going to award 4 points. So at the end of day 6, here's a rundown of the scores. The LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar remains in the lead with 24 points. Following up second is LEGO Friends with 21, and with a pitiful 15 points we have the LEGO City Advent Calendar. All is not lost, and I'm sure LEGO City have some really good gifts coming up. Do you agree with today's scoring? Should the LEGO Friends stocking have got the boot? Or should LEGO City have saved the snowman for summer? And do you appreciate the designer's vision of Cloud City? Or is it just a pair of binoculars snapped to the side of a parasol? Whatever you thought of the gifts, I do hope you enjoyed this LEGO Advent Calendar door opening video. If you did, please don't forget to hit the like button, and if you didn't, feel free to tell me why in the comments. That wraps up this video for Thursday, December the 6th, but be sure to check back tomorrow for Friday the 7th. Thanks a million for checking out today's video, have a great Thursday, and ta-ta for now!